Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. We're deep in the downtown Paphos Harbour. It's a spectacality of an evening indeed. And I'm going to take you on a little adventure into the Arts and Crafts Fair. Entrance is totally free of charge, but once you get in there, I suggest you get your wallets out because there are one or two items in here that are probably going to tickle your fancy. Do you fancy a pumpkin? Well, feast your eyes and digest. There's a rather beautiful one there waiting especially for you. Whatever your colour is, it could be blue, it could be red, it could be gold, but there's something special in the Arts and Crafts Fair in the downtown Paphos Harbour. So let me take you around the stalls one by one. As you come in, well, there's the jewellery store. All of this jewellery is handmade, by the way. The young lady in charge of the show chooses what she'd like to do, but perhaps if you want something made special, perhaps if you want some of those beads put onto that one, she might make you that unique freshwater pearl necklace. And there are one or two superstars who've been in here and bought some of the spectacalities that this young lady has made. Of course, Lady Tracy, she came in once and bought the biggest necklace on the block. And it really was a big boy, that's for sure. She coughed up more than 150 euros, but luckily she mentioned the magic words Marika and me, and she got herself that little discount. So, if you want something special, come and have a look at the Arts and Crafts Fair in the Paphos Harbour. But you haven't got to spend a fortune. There are one or two trinkets waiting for you, or perhaps she can mix and match something for you. I'm not quite sure what those are, but they do look rather cute. Or perhaps if you want a spectacality of a necklace with the main event right on the end of it, well, that could be waiting for you. And some of these earrings are taking my fancy, by the way, and not bad at 20 euros a pop, are they? If you fancy some silvery hearts, or perhaps if you want something that a little bit cheaper, perhaps for a little neighbour's daughter or something like that, 10 euros is all they are going to cost you. And the same applies to some of these bracelets. Very, very reasonably priced indeed. So if you are looking for something special for yourself, or perhaps for a neighbour or a loved one, pop into the Arts and Crafts Fair and perhaps have a rummage around. Look at that. That is absolutely spectacular. That would look stunning on a night out, wouldn't it? I do think so. That could suit someone like Lady Whitney. There you go. So, Jace, we're giving you ideas for when you come to downtown Paphos. And like I say, all you actually need is 5 euros if you want a pair of earring studs. And it could be a perfect pair in there. Some beautiful hearts if you look carefully. Nice. Or perhaps you want a good luck charm to put outside your front door, or perhaps on the bedroom door. You never know. Look at those. Absolutely spectacular. Or perhaps if you want a little bit of stone on a plaque, there's one or two waiting for you in the Arts and Crafts Fair in the downtown Paphos Harbour. And then these are all modelled by hand with some seashells. And I tell you what, that could look very, very nice indeed on the main wall in the Marika and me lounge bar, which of course will be coming very, very soon indeed. If you're curious to know what's going on with the channel, well, the brand new website is under construction. And of course, very, very soon indeed, that will be going live. And you'll be given the opportunity to read out a little bit more about myself and Marika. And of course, you'll find out a little bit more information about Paphos and some of the restaurants. But on top of that, we'll keep you updated with the Marika and me lounge bar and all the promotions that will be on the Marika and me website. Now, Christmas is coming, but you don't need to think of Christmas to have a candle, do you? If you want some aromatic candles, they're kicking off at 7 euros. And I think that those could look very, very nice on that special table for Christmas. Only 19 euros, and I'm pretty sure the candle is pretty reasonable as well. There you go. 19 euros, I think that's all chucked in together. But don't forget to clarify it. And again, there's some hand-worked, crafted little plaques. There's something in the Arts and Crafts Fair for absolutely everybody, by the way. Even perhaps that most difficult woman in the world that you might want to please, like Miss Ochin Brasilia. I'm pretty sure that she would like that. Let's keep going. There's all sorts of bits and bobs. If you want a memory of Cyprus, well, there's a little plaque with Cyprus embroidered upon it. Or perhaps if you want a lantern and you want it to light up like a Christmas tree. There's one there with a little boat and it's paddling like crazy. into downtown Paphos. But there are lots and lots of little gifts. Do you remember these when you were young? Yeah? I think they're coming back into fashion, aren't they? These big boys are 15 euros a pop, but if you want to buy a miniature, well, there you go. Very, very reasonable indeed. They're only 4 euros a pop. Or perhaps you'd like to light up the hair on that little lady in your life. Perhaps Miss Otching would see you the booth. She wouldn't be very pleased, by the way. But there are some spectacality of candles indeed. So don't forget to come in and feast your eyes and digest, and perhaps at only 25 euros, that might be that perfect gift for that special person in your life, or for your Christmas table. And here we go, lanterns galore. And if you've got some ideas, by the way, come and have a chat with Nikos and his wife, and they'll make sure that perhaps you could have a lantern made with your name on it. Yeah, see, it could be that special gift. Works of art in the downtown Paphos Harbour. Look at those. Oh my goodness. Now we're coming to one of the most talented artists in the world. Certainly in Paphos, she's known as Evie the Pumpkin Girl. And I tell you what, she can do some spectacalities of things with pumpkins. Look at those two big boys in the background. Oh my goodness. And perhaps if you want yourself painted on a pumpkin, all you've got to do is have a quick word with Lady Evie. And there she is. And she'll be waiting for you. She really will. But remember, you don't need to spend a fortune if you are in the downtown Paphos Arts and Crafts Fair. You can come and get yourself something as simple as a placemat for that ice cold Kio. Or perhaps something even more simple. What about a special lucky keyring at only 5 euros? Yep, you heard me correctly, only 5 euros. Some love hearts at only 5 euros. And some rather nice handmade earrings, all made from the remnants of those pumpkins, by the way, at 10 euros, or something even cheaper at 5 euros. You see, you haven't got to spend a fortune to get that special gift. We're going to work our round quite slowly, and I'm going to allow you to feast your eyes and digest upon some of the beauty and some of the spectacality that is in the downtown Paphos Arts and Crafts Fair, right at the top of the harbour. Do you fancy a hat? Look at the detail. All this has been hand cut and then hand sewn on. It really is nice, and there's even one in my favourite colour. I've stolen that one once or twice. Perhaps if you want a little ring. See, very cute indeed. Wow, a lot of work and a lot of effort has gone into many of these things. Perhaps if you like a pussycat, you fancy one of them? Looks nice. It's like a little brooch, if you see. 15 euros. Could be that perfect gift. Now I remember last time I met some people outside Steve's little bar. There was a lady wearing a necklace very similar to that. I commented upon it, and she told me that she bought it here and she'd seen it on one of our little videos, and she rushed to this area and bought it, and she fell in love with it instantly. And she came back after we'd spoken and she bought another one which was very similar to that one there. All these are handcrafted, by the way, on leather, and they are absolutely spectacular. There's no doubt about it. But again, you don't need to be spending a fortune. If you've only got 12 euros in your pocket, look at that one. Oh my goodness, absolutely spectacular. I might get that one from the Sochi City booth. I like it, by the way. Or perhaps if your name is Lady Sharon. No, she's not a lady. Well, she is a lady, but she's actually a duchess. What do you think of that, Duke Phil? Well, that could be the one. Or perhaps in a different colour at only 5 euros a pop. Oh my goodness. There's something in the Arts and Crafts Fair for absolutely everybody. Yet another artist over here. This is Lady Nikki, and she is featuring some of her arts and crafts. And again, she's famous for recycling things, so she collects things and then thinks of ideas. And in this case, she's making earrings at 14 euros a pop. And if I remember correctly, her daughter is in charge of the earrings, and Evie is in charge of all of the art. Am I correct, Nikki? Look at that. See, live on camera, she's painting a door. That could be the one for you. Perhaps you come and choose the colour and she'll make it spectacular. Look at this pussycat. He's inviting you in. Oh my goodness. Memories from downtown Paphos are all in the Arts and Crafts Centre. You've got to get yourself on that big bird. or that canoe. Start paddling like crazy, because I'm pretty sure that there is something here waiting, and I mean it, really, really waiting, especially for you. Look at these. Wow. Little trinkets, very, very reasonable price. Or perhaps that's if there's someone special in your life. Wow, that's lovely. Handcrafted in the Arts and Crafts Centre, right at the top of the Cato Paphos Harbour. And if you want a bit of soap, look, you see, there are soaps as well. And you can actually buy 3 for €12. So no excuse for being dirty when you're in downtown Cato Paphos. But like I say, it's nice to come in and perhaps to stand here for a few moments and watch the artist at work, because they don't mind. And if you fancy a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, I'm pretty sure that they will oblige. Nikki is now hunting for the next paint that she wants, and then she glazes them afterwards, by the way, so they last a very, very long time indeed. There we are, pure talent in the downtown Cato Paphos Harbour. I think one of these days we're going to come and sit down with Nikki and make a whole video, because I think she's one of the best artists, certainly in Paphos, there's no doubt about that. Have a look at some of these little arts and crafts that she's been doing. She's obviously got a bit of a door theme at the moment, and that one's looking very, very blue indeed. That could be the main door into the Marika and me lounge bar. But there certainly is something for everyone. As I keep saying, perhaps that clock could be finding itself on a wall very, very soon indeed. It is a true, true work of art. Let's keep going, because there's more. Yeah, hard to believe, isn't it, that there are more products for you to come and see. Perhaps if you like this kind of thing, a bit of yarn. Do you like yarns with different colours? Yeah? Do you fancy taking one home with you? Do you fancy trying your skills? Or perhaps if you're not quite that confident, look, there's one been done for you. Or perhaps if you fancy a shawl, yeah, perhaps you haven't got quite the confidence to do it yourself, well, you can come and buy one that's been already done. And on top of that, she's got her own little range of earrings and brooches galore. People are queuing up, by the way, so make sure if you've seen something on camera that you come and get it straight away. Do you fancy a hot water bottle warmer? Yeah? Perhaps hard to believe when you're in downtown Cato Paphos, but of course, if you're going back to sunny Wellingborough, perhaps if your name is Lady, so sweet Caroline, you might be needing one very, very soon indeed. Works of art in the downtown Cato Paphos Arts and Crafts Centre. Oh my goodness, look at these. And some of these have got a little bit of brewer's droop, I understand that. But if you want one that really is raw and standing to attention, there's one that's waiting especially for you. There you go, Lady Andrea, get your tongue round that one. And this is one of the sections that Marika likes very, very much. I think these are absolutely spectacular. Handcrafted little figurines all dressed up, and I think they look absolutely spectacular. I understand that that is one of the favourite colours, of course, of Princess Tracy. And when I remember correctly, Lucilla Booth either fancied that one or that one. And I think in either outfit she would look absolutely spectacular. So, if you're looking for that special, special gift, there's no doubt about it, you're going to find it in the Arts and Crafts Centre in the downtown Cato Paphos Harbour. I'm going to say thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe, and please don't forget to keep on coming back for that little bit more of my complete and utter madness. And while you're at it, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, and perhaps join us as a Superstar member. Big shout out and a big thank you to Duke Phil and of course Duchess Sharon for rejoining us, and thank you very, very much for that couple of bob that you also gifted us on YouTube itself via the comment section. Thank you very, very much indeed, and I'm pretty sure when you come back to Paphos there'll be a butterfly waiting especially for you. Thanks for watching, and of course I look forward to seeing you again in downtown Cato Paphos Harbour very, very soon indeed. Feast your eyes and digest. Look at that. That sky is still looking blue. The sea, it's blue. Mr. Paul, he's dressed head to toe in blue. So that must mean one thing. Get yourself on a big bird or a canoe, start paddling like crazy. Because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, oh yeah, we're waiting, especially for you.